Alright guys, so welcome to today's video. In today's video I would like to show you how to convert local script moves into tool moves, alright? So this is actually pretty easy to do if you understand the nature of tools in general. So I've set up my Machi fruit right here. Okay, so just to demonstrate you that this local script works fine. So when I press some certain keys right here, this local script is going to fire serve a remote event which is going to lead to the creation of the specific attack. So as you can see, we have 3 attacks in total right here. And yeah, that's it. Now, how can I turn this whole thing right here into a tool, alright? Let me show you how this is done. So first of all, create a tool and make sure that it requires handless faults. That's the first step. Now, you have to think about whether this tool right here is going to be a tool which, when you equip, allows you to press certain keys in order to, do all of these attacks. But this does not make sense in the context of this video, because the difference is that you only have to equip a tool in order to press the keys, alright? So therefore we should do the second option, which is going to be that you have multiple tools, and yeah, so one tool for each attack right here. So as you can see, we have 3 moves in total. So Machi pistol, donut, and Machi gatling. So the thing is that the way I'm going to show you now, so the idea behind of this works for every tool. Now, for every tool in LocalScript, alright? But there are of course details which I cannot show you how to do, because I obviously do not know what kind of attack you are working with. So for example, by details, I'm talking about stuff like camera shake functions right here, for example, alright? So, but I'm going to show you how you can handle this one, all those variables as well, so. But let me first of all explain you the idea. So the idea is that you have all of these tools right here, and it requires handless faults, alright? So all you gotta do is that you have to insert a local script inside of a tool, okay? And then all you have to do is that you have to refer to the tool itself, so script.parent, activated connect function. So this activated event describes the case that you have performed the left mouse button click while having this thing equipped. And this is basically the trigger, alright? So for this case right here, the trigger is that you have pressed a certain key, alright? Trigger here is that you have activated the tool, which is a left mouse button click, as I've already explained to you. And this trigger is going to lead to this one, alright? And this is basically, so this is the cooldown, of course. This function is about the camera shake itself. This is the fire cell I was talking about, and the rest is about cooldown again. Okay, and we have this system, so we have that for each attack right here. The only difference is the argument when it comes to fire serving, alright? So all you gotta do is that you have to take the code which is inside of here. So here's the trigger and here's the code which is supposed to run, and then you just paste it inside of here, alright? And if you just paste it inside of here, then you'll see that there are some orange underlines, okay? This means that the script right here is basically looking out for all of those components which are currently non-existent inside of this local script right here, okay? So they are non-existent because, for example, when we take this function right here, so we are basically calling a function, the function doesn't even exist inside of here. It is not defined, alright? But it is defined right here. So if you want to get rid of those orange lines, which I highly advise you to do, then you just have to paste everything inside of here. Again, as you can see, we have gotten new orange underlines right here. And if you want to get rid of them, okay, then all you have to do is just copy this set of variables right here. And here you go. You've just gotten rid of most of them, alright? So, next thing, which is also important when it comes to this single tool, is the question whether or where the remote event is going to be located into. Because if you take a look at the local script, the remote event and the server script is inside of the script itself, alright? So We could, of course, do that as well. So just paste it inside of here. But you would have two instances, so script and remote event, inside of a local script, all right? Which is totally fine for one attack. But if you have two other attacks, then you would have 6 instances in total, which is a waste of memory, in my opinion. So a waste of, performance the server has to bring in order to, load all of these instances right here. So what you could do is that you just remove this thing inside of the replicated storage and move this server script inside of the server script service. Okay? And then all you gotta do is that you have to change the references right here. So for example, this remote or this remote reference, this remote variable, refers to a match remote inside of the script. But as I've already told you, we have moved this remote event inside of the replicated storage. So you have to change the references only. And you have just, saved up 6 instances, or 4, let's say, because 2 of them are still here. But you have saved 4 instances, which could have drained, performance. And yeah, that's it. So you're now referring to this remote event when calling this remote variable right here. And you of course have to change the reference right here inside of the server script as well if you are referring to the remote event as if it is inside of the local script. So instead of referring to script.parent, you have to refer to the replicated storage where the remote is now located into. All right. And this is it. Okay, so you can now copy all of these. Now you can just easily copy this local script right here and paste it inside of here because the system is the same, all right? So the only thing which you have to change is this one. So this argument right here to whatever your attack or to whatever your argument right here is. So according to these attacks, okay, as you can see, that's the way to do it. Now let's test it out, and I can promise you that this should work fine right here. Come on, just load. Nah, I'm gonna pause it. I'm gonna be back when it has fully loaded. All right, here we go. So, as you can see, everything works fine right here. There we go. There we go. Alright guys, so with that being said, thank you guys for watching. Leave a like, subscribe, share this video to all your friends, leave me feedback in the comment section guys. Take care and see you in the next video.